Welcome back to another episode on Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm your host, ZoraMan1, and we are going to be continuing on the special event of the International Museum Day. So, without further ado, we are going to go ahead and continue on with that. So let's go ahead and go in the museum. I'm actually kind of excited that that power from the previous video became true champion. I'm excited for that. Hands down on Sonic, I'll tell you what. So, alright. Alright. So, first things first, we're gonna go into the fish. Alright? I'm gonna change it up this time around. Alright, so let's look around, huh? Ooh, new location. What we've got? Headwaters. Interesting. Different fish live in different parts of the same river. Wow. Why, I'm not surprised. Kidding. Sometimes I even surprise my own dang self. Come on, now. So, we're gonna go in here, and let's look around. What can we find in here? Well, we will find out. Shall we? Yes, it's telling me about the Nook Mile Plus here, because I changed my outfit. Yes, I'll do that right now. Notifications on the Nook phone sometimes do bother me sometimes if I don't do it. Very cold. Ah, what we got here? Coral reef. Ooh. A colorful, vibrant, warm sea. I want to swim here. Ha ha ha. So we got the coral reef. Sweet. Alright, so now next is the deep. Wonder where that is. We'll find out, Don't be alarmed if you have to do the exact same stamp multiple times in a row. That you have to do them over and over and over again, okay? Don't be alarmed if you have to do it again, because at the same time, you will get the plaque either way. That's one big ocean. No kidding. I collected all the fish stamps. Yes, I did. Alright, moving on. As you can see, my outfit is glowing in here, which is nice. Kind of gives off that glow effect, which I really adore with that kind of outfit. You can get this glowing moss hood and outfit by going to the Paradise Planning. So, keep that in mind. Happy Home Paradise. If you go to the main island after you do a couple things of I think like 5 houses, I think. Once Nico starts mentioning that he has a message in a bottle, he will give you the bottle and he's going to ask you to open it. And why did I walk out? He's going to ask you to open it, and once you open it, depending on what it is, you get to keep the recipe that you opened. And to his surprise, that it was a recipe in a bottle. And that gives him the idea of making some recipes for you. But in the process, giant tree. Okay, that's off topic, mind you. Okay. Alright. So, mind you, that once he asks you to find materials for each recipe that he asks you to do, and he will thank whoever has been doing it, and eventually he'll find out it's you at the same time. Okay? And then, once that happens, then you'll be able to get those recipes from him directly. Once he's able to craft them, of course. So keep that in mind. Once that happens, once he's able to give you like the recipes at some point, which is not after the message in a bottle, he will just simply let you know that you can find the message in a bottle on the island. I think he will tell you that. But if he doesn't, I'm here to tell you that every day you get to find a message in a bottle on Happy Home Paradise main island, not any of the vacation homes. So keep that in mind. We have all the bug stamps, so we're good there. So naturally you can get at least a maximum of 4 bottles a day. So 1 on your main island. If you start at 6 a.m., that's your prerogative. I'm not saying you have to. So if you start at 6 o'clock in the morning, you find a bottle at 6:10. Okay? In the morning. So 6:10 a.m., mind you. 12 hours later, at 6:10 p.m., there's another bottle on your main island. Okay? 12 hours later. Keep that in mind. And once you find set bottle, that means you can get 2 recipe bottles per day on your main island. But the other 2 remaining bottles that you can find is on the Happy Home Paradise and doing a cabin boat tours. Keep that in mind. Okay? And normally it's 4 bottles a day, but you might get lucky to get 5 if you did the mystery tours. Mind you. You might get lucky to get 5. So far I have been getting at least a maximum of 3. But I know you can get 4 as the maximum you can get per day. Okay? So we've got that stamp. Now the other stamp is right over here, I think. Like right here. Alright. So that is kind of giving you a clue of how to find them. Okay? I've collected all the fossil stamps. Nice. So, I'm here to tell you that it's a daily routine for me. When I do play Animal Crossing, the daily routine for me is find messages in a bottle, which is naturally 3 in a row. But I saved the 3rd one, which is cabin boat tours. I saved that because there's a reason for that. Which you only are able to do 1 tour on his boat per day. That is from 5 a.m. To the next day, 5 a.m. Okay? So, if he knows that you already did, if you don't remember you did a boat tour, you simply walk up to him and he says that he knows if you didn't do it or not. So he will tell you if you did or not. So if you don't remember and he says that you already did, well then that's it for your boat tours for that day, and you have to wait until the next day, mind So, but there's something about Captain Boat tours that I've noticed. It's like let's say that he takes you to a particular island in a particular season. I'm going to mention Maple Leaf, okay? The Maple Leaf season, which is November sometime. And he takes you there. So, if you think about it, it's like a tour to a portal to another time of the game's time. So he's like a portal. He takes you to where you don't think you're gonna go. So it's like it's a mystery portal that you don't know. And that's how I look at it, which is nice. So, with that in mind, I've collected all the art stamps. Nice. But that means we're not done yet. We're not done yet. With that, we are going to go to Blathers, of course. And so the last set of stamps that I did is art. And if he does fish, I'm going to be disappointed. Oh my god. Really? Really? He's going to do fish. Wow. And my last one was art. That's disappointing. Yes. Nook phone takes marvelous photos. However, it does take interesting photos of your game. But there's a downside to that. It takes up your photo album memory in your own Nintendo Switch system. So it takes up more space when you take an actual photo of your game. So keep in mind, if you are wanting to take a photo, make sure that if you don't want it on your system, make sure you take the photo and then hit the home button, go to your photo album, and then delete it if you want more space on your Switch. So keep that in mind. Alright, Fish Plaque is on the horizon. Alright, now to the bugs. He is not liking bugs. And mind you, he hates bugs. Mind you. Okay, so that's done. It's now the bug plaque on the horizon. Even though that bugs can be found out in the waters sometimes. So, alright. But fossils and bones and things of that nature can be still found to this day. Research and scientists can still find fossils and bones. And the actual findings can surprise you at times. How would I know that? Only one can say. Just so you know. Only one can say. Alright. So we've got a fossil plaque that is quite old. And how old? Again, only one can say. The art exhibit, the last one we did. And let's just say we wanted that to be the first one marked on the list. Clearly. So it looks like fish, bugs, fossils, and then art. He goes from the ground. He goes from the main floor and on up. So it kind of looks like he goes main floor, then downstairs, and then back upstairs. It's like, what's the point of that? So, that is something to keep in mind. Naturally. Yep. Alright, so now, I will be, doing some Animal Crossing from here on out until I find out another game to do, so. However, Animal Crossing, the National Museum Day is going to be finished on May 31st, which is going to be, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this Friday. Keep that in mind. And I will be doing Animal Crossing for quite a while until I think about decide of what game I'm gonna do. As of yet. Okay. Oh, what was that? Sounds like a growl of some kind. Yes. It is raining in my game. However, it don't bother me. I can tell you that much. It don't bother me. Alright, I'm gonna say one farewell to one of my villagers that is leaving the island as of today. So I'm gonna go and say my farewell. Eugene! Get out of my way! Good grief! Slow as a freaking koala. Come on now. I don't need that. Hey. Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure you've seen Bettina's house before on my channel. I designed it myself in a certain way that it reminded her, because here's the thing. She talks about being face planted in books. And when she said that, I'm like, yep. Her house is going to be made out of a giant-sized library. So, that was quite, interesting. So, that was quite fun to do. So, hey, what can you do? Alright, so now, we're going to go into Pearl's house here and see what she's up to. And mind you, I know where every villager is in the town of Hyrule, which is the island name that I have here. And speaking of Pearl, how did I predict that she was going to be in her house? And she's crafting. What is she crafting? Well, let's find out, shall we? Yes, I gotta know. A bamboo lunchbox. That is a recipe I already have. I know I have that because I'm in the process of making it. And yes, by the way, speaking of bamboo, mind you, the season of Young Spring Bamboo is actually ending as of this Friday. So get your Young Spring Bamboo stuff finished before it ends. So make sure you get every recipe of the bamboo season complete. Because if you don't, you would have to wait until next year to get that done. Until next spring. Mind you. So keep this in mind if you are going to be doing things of that nature. So. And her house is actually quite interesting because I designed it. More of a cave than than a caveman. So instead of caveman, it's more of a cave cat. Okay? So now you've seen that, well, we are gonna go ahead and go. Let's see where we got. Okay, Twiggy's over here. Let's say hi to her. Hello. Oh no. You know what that means, right? Boop. I caught myself a flea. Yes, 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 you did. Yep. It's funny that Twiggy, however, mind you, was holding a net. And on top of that, she had fleas. She could have done it herself. As ridiculous as it is, they don't do that. So you have to help them out on that notion, which is kind of funny to think about. Alright, Dom, what we got? We're a 64 pack. And each of those abs has its own 64 pack. Interesting. Practical abs. Woke up super motivated to hit the softball big leagues. So I think it's safe to say that I am champion softball ultra pro now. I might have to put that to the test. Like I said, I might have to put that to the test. Might have to. Alright, Eugene, where are you at? See you. What's up? Touchdown. Okay, what is this? Football? Ford! Oh, wrong sport. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Ion, what we got? Come on. What we got? And now, mind you, her house was originally, like, designed in a different way, but I designed hers to be more of a space related. Being that the outfit that she always wears is Astro dress. So, with that in mind, it kind of reminds me of her having space items. So, and yes, on my island, it is Pearl's birthday tomorrow. So, I will be trying to figure out what item will be best for her as, you know, as a present. I've got plenty of time for today and tomorrow, but I have to do her birthday tomorrow to celebrate it. Anywho. Anyway. Alright, here, fishy, 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 come out of the water so I can taste you. Okay, that sounds a little bit too much. In my opinion. Ooh, meshes in a bottle, like I was talking about. What we got? And it's a cooking recipe. What the heck? Salad stuffed tomato. And looks like I already have that recipe. Interesting. Anyway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is going to be it for me. So, if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment. And I'll catch you guys in the next Animal Crossing video. And I will be here on Thursday as well. So, I will be doing Animal Crossing from here on out until I decide on what game is going to be the most important to take out. So, until then, I'm your host, SorrelMan1, and I'll catch you guys then on Thursday. Peace out.